Good morning to all of you. You see, we have been talking about some important aspects towards our journey of attaining self-realization or mukti or nirvana, whatever you call it. So, in today's video, I am going to highlight just one aspect which is going to help us in our journey. What is it? That is paying obeisance to the sun, Surya Namaskar. You see, Surya Namaskar has been in practice right from time immemorial. And who brought the best out of all these things? What I mean is, that is, who gave us the knowledge that we should worship Surya? Who told us about the 9 planets? You see, the universe or the cosmos is having crores and crores of such planets. But, our great rishis, out of their tapas, out of their power in meditation, they could identify just the 9 planets in the cosmos which are having direct impact on our body and mind. How could they identify? See, those days they never had a tool, they never had a telescope, they never had a calculator or a computer. Now, without any of these things, simply sitting in one place, meditating, you see, they could visualize so many things, they could identify so many things. And they identified the 9 planets. They identified that Rahu and Ketu are Chaya Graha. Chaya Graha means they are rotating in the anti-clockwise direction, whereas all other planets are rotating in the clockwise direction around the sun. The earth is revolving around itself. Moon is only a satellite of the earth, it is not another planet, but the moon is having impact on our health, on our thinking process. How could they find out all these things? We talk about the 7 wonders of world. Now, each and every word which is mentioned in the Vedas, Puranas, Idikas, Upanishads, now, these are all the wonders. And the top thing is, how could our rishis perceive this knowledge? Probably they got everything from the Akashic record. But because of their power, because of the power of their prayers, of their meditation, they got it. Isn't it? So it's, and they are the people who highlighted and who told us, maybe they could already foresee that the 4th yuga is going to be a Kali Yuga and it is going to be a very turbulent period for human beings, and so to help us out of this turbulence in their life, now we should guide them by giving them the knowledge about so many things. So only they wrote down everything in the form of Vedas. I really pay my obeisance to each and every Siddha, every yogi, every rishi, every muni who contributed something or the other and who maintained a record for the future generation, that is for us. Hats off to them. Okay, coming to Surya Namaskar. See, this worshipping the sun is giving us all the power, because the sun itself is full of powers. The sun is giving us light, the sun is giving us heat. Because of the sun only, we are able to maintain the body temperature and the blood is flowing in our body. Suppose the sun doesn't rise for 36 hours, the blood will freeze, like water freezing into ice. Our blood will freeze. Then where is the question of we surviving? You see? And what about the food? The green plants prepare photosynthesis only in the presence of sunlight. And you know, the sunlight, when it falls on our skin, it produces vitamin D, which is very essential. Not only that, the sunlight acts as a fungicide, bacterial side, killing all the virus, bacteria, fungus, you know, anything which is about to go bad, you know, like pickles, drying important things, we keep it under the sunlight. That is more than enough. Suppose if there is no sunrise for continuously for a few days, our body will be full of fungus. Our body will be infected with all sorts of virus and bacteria. The house will be surrounded, filled with virus, bacteria and fungus. You see how great it is. How great, how powerful is the sun. So, is there anything wrong in worshipping? It is not that there is nothing wrong. It is all the more why we have to worship the sun, because it is the main source of our energy and life. Okay. So, in olden days, they have already written, like they have Gayatri for so many powerful gods and goddesses. Like that, they have created one Gayatri for sun also, that is named as Surya Namaskaram or Surya Gayatri. So, it's good that we recite this every day to get good physical health, mental health, wisdom and so on. We get everything. Okay, so what is this Surya Namaskaram? That is Om Bhaskaraya Vidmahe Maha THEJAYA DHEMAHI THANNO Surya PRACHOTHAYATH. We can say this 3 times or 6 times, 9 times. And you know, there is one thing more. See, a type of yoga is Surya Namaskar. Some yogic postures we do standing in front of Surya, God. That is Surya Namaskar. And Sadguru talks about, he teaches, Isha Yoga Center teaches about Surya Kriya. And he says Surya Kriya is an advanced form of Surya Namaskar. And there is one more which is lesser than the Surya Namaskar. Lesser means easier. That is called Surya Shakti. And all these things are taught in Isha Yoga Center. I also learnt it and I am practicing it every day. And Sadhguru talks about the lunar cycle, which is 28 days. And he talks about the solar cycle, which is roughly around 12.25 years. Anyway, we will see more and more of that. So, and you know, we have to worship the sun when it is rising or when it is about to set, not during the midday and so on. That all of you know. So, when the sun rises up to 30-degree angle when it comes, you can directly look at the sun and pray. Or when it is about to go down at 30-degree, you can worship. And in our tradition, it is said that even if you don't say this, at least 3 times you should take water in your hand and worship sun and pour the water into the earth. Om Adityaya Namaha. Aditya is the other name for sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Suryan is sun. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. Bhaskar is another name of sun. So, in some way, every day you have to thank the sun for sustaining our life on this earth. So, let's do it and get the blessings. Good. Thank you.